Out didn't just build a career. You built a version of yourself around it. And now, when work asks for more, it doesn't feel like a request. It feels like an identity crisis. Because saying no to the job feels like saying no to who you are. At first, it's subtle. You're the one who stays 10 minutes longer, the one who catches the vibe in a Slack message before anyone else, the reliable one. But notice the shift. You aren't doing it because your boss is a tyrant. You're doing it because being essential has become your primary source of safety. Your job stopped being what you do. It became the system that organizes your worth, your mood, and your nervous system. So when the workload grows, it doesn't feel like pressure. It feels like gravity. And you don't fight gravity. You just sink. Many companies use the language of family. And while your logical mind knows it's a business, your primitive brain hears something else. Tribe, attachment, survival. Biologically, the fear of letting the team down triggers the same part of the brain as being cast out into the wild. So when expectations expand into your weekends, it doesn't register as a contract violation. It registers as loyalty. Until one day, you notice you're always on, like your nervous system is quietly scanning the horizon for a crisis that hasn't happened yet. Setting boundaries sounds simple in a LinkedIn post. In reality, it feels destabilizing, because if work shaped your identity, then distance from work feels like distance from yourself. Ask yourself, who are you when you're not the fastest responder? Who are you when you're not the person holding everything together? That sudden silence can feel terrifying. It's not laziness, it's identity mourning. The shift happens when you realise that belonging doesn't have to be earned through performance. Real stability doesn't come from your output, it comes from the version of you that exists outside the role. The one who has a hobby they're intentionally bad at, the one who sits in a quiet room and doesn't feel the need to produce anything. The strange irony? Work actually becomes clearer once it stops carrying the heavy burden of your entire self-worth. The hardest boundary isn't with your company, it's with the version of yourself that only knows how to exist through work. And when that version softens, your life finally gets some room to breathe.